Hello everybody, I just want to do a quick update before we get into the videos. Two things to talk about here. One is we have finally passed the 33% point. Yay! That's kind of a landmark that I was looking forward to hitting. We are actually at 35% now. Woohoo! I am so excited. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is to celebrate that we have hit the 33% point. Anybody who has donated any amount of money towards my Reiki Apprenticeship Program, even if you were only able to donate $1, I don't care how much you donated. Anybody who has donated up to today, which is October the 11th, then if you contact me, let me know, remind me that you donated, and ask for 33% off on a psychic reading. I will be happy to give you a psychic reading for 33% off of my usual prices as a way of celebrating that we've made it to 33%. And this is strictly for the people who have donated to my Reiki apprenticeship. So it's a special just for those of you who have given, and it's a way of saying thank you and woohoo, hooray, here we are, we've gotten this far. So that's the update. Now on to the forecasts. Hello there, Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of October 17th through the 23rd. What we have coming up for you on Monday is we have the Falling Tower. Now, the Falling Tower is one of these cards that's right side up that you just hate to see come up. However, the long-term forecast on this card is good, but the initial first burst of energy kind of takes your breath away. So when you see the Falling Tower come up, this basically means that on Monday there's something happening that, or you have a situation in your life that makes you feel secure, that is something that you kind of think is going to go on indefinitely, and then just suddenly and out of the blue that is just completely pulled away and changed. So that's what I see happening with you on Monday. Now, the reason I say that this long term is a good card to have come up, even though it takes your breath away in the short term, is because when you have a Falling Tower situation, what's going on is you have some kind of situation in your life where you've kind of settled in. And when you first got into this situation, it was probably an upgrade or an improvement from what you had before, and there was room for you to grow and expand in that situation, to learn. And now you've kind of got this situation down pat. It's very comfortable. There's not really anything else to learn here. You've just kind of got this, And that's all well and good, and it feels comfortable. It feels a little boring, but it feels comfortable, reliable, safe, secure, all that good stuff. But it lets you stagnate. And if you've ever smelled stagnant water, that's not a pretty smell. So what happens is the universe says, oh, no, 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 no. You think you're going to sit here and stagnate? Oh, no, we're not having that. Boop. Out you go, right on out of the tower. So if you haven't been looking for other opportunities to grow and expand, Spirit will kind of help you. He'll motivate you. So that's what the tower situation is all about. It's that motivation to find another place where you can grow and expand and learn and just become more. And so what happens in the long term is you find out that there are other opportunities out there that are better than the situation you had before. But it does take kind of getting your breath back together first and getting back up on your feet to start looking for those opportunities. So hopefully knowing that better is over the horizon will help you if you have this tower situation show up in your life on Monday. And just a little reminder, this is a general reading, so not everything that I see here is going to apply to every single Gemini that watches this video. That's just not even reasonable or feasible. So, you may not even have the Falling Tower coming up in your life. I would not stress out about it ahead of time for sure. All right, let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, what you have coming up here is the Three of Cups. By the way, I'm being nudged to keep going with that little general thing. Normally, I don't really do a lot of self-promotion during the videos. I figure you guys know that if you want to find out personal information that applies strictly to you and to people that you care about, then what you need is a private reading. But for some reason, Spirit is nudging me to remind you guys that if you want to know specifically about you, if you need more information or more details, obviously you do want to schedule a private reading, and I do private readings. And it has recently come to my attention that a lot of people have not scheduled private readings with me because they think I'm booked out for forever and a day. That really is not how I operate. I like to do readings as soon as I possibly can for people because I know that, information is important, and we really kind of want that yesterday when we want a reading. So I try to book those as quickly as possible. A lot of times, not all the time, I can get you in the same day. Sometimes I get you in the day after or the day after that, but I really try to get the readings in as timely a fashion as possible because, help is only good if it's on time. All right, so enough self-promotion there. I don't even like to go into all that. You guys know whether you like me and whether you want a reading with me or not. I shouldn't even have to talk about it. But when you feel nudged, you feel nudged. Okay, let's look at Tuesday. Three of Cups coming up here. And the Three of Cups just tells me that on Tuesday you are spending some time interacting with friends. Now this doesn't have to be face-to-face, although many times with the Three of Cups it is face-to-face interaction, maybe going out to dinner together or doing something fun together. But this can also be interacting over video like Skype or Hangouts there's all kinds of apps out there, but you guys get the picture. This could be an interaction through texting. This could be interaction through emails back and forth. But definitely just enjoying your friends or one of your friends on Tuesday. Gemini, on Wednesday. You have the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is talking about you. And this is talking about that you're going to be taking some kind of dramatic action to stand up for something that you feel like is important to you. And so this action that you're taking may be not only dramatic, but also swift. You may be very fast acting on this once you decide to do it. And so that is what I see coming up for you on Wednesday. By the way, for a lot of you, these things that you're feeling like are important are family members. That's not for all of you, but I would say that's for at least 60% of you. That's the strongest impression that I'm getting on that Knight of Swords as far as what you're standing up for. And let's see, we're looking at Thursday now. So here what we have is the Chariot in reverse, Gemini. Chariot in reverse. Whew. This is a heavy energy, heavier than usual for me when I see the Chariot in reverse. What is this? Da 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 da. Okay, now this is not going to apply to everybody because it is a general reading. We've already gone into that, but there is something where you have been working in cooperation with somebody else, and I feel like you run into an obstacle or a roadblock in that cooperation or in that partnership that you've had with somebody else. So there's some kind of I don't want to say there's a splitting of the ways. I think that's stating it a little bit extremely, but I think that there is going to be a situation where you guys have a hard time getting on the same page or finding a compromise that works for both of you. So an obstacle towards this relationship moving very smoothly. And it looks like you guys are working on some kind of common goal, whether it's in your personal life or your work life. There's some kind of common goal that the two of you share. So, or it may be a group that you're a part of that you're feeling like you need to split away from. For some of you, it's coming away from a group or having a hard time being on the same page with some group that you're involved in. But for others of you, this is much more personal, and it's with somebody that is very dear to you. I really don't have much of a feeling of business on this at all. I feel like this has to do much more with personal life than with anything else. Moving on. Friday, Gemini. Here what you have coming up is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is telling me, you're feeling happy. I shouldn't do that. I hate it when people sing on videos. Don't know where that came from. Okay, so King of Cups, I know that does not fit with your sign at all. I know you're not a water sign, but I do think that this is talking about you on Friday. That's how the feeling is coming across to me. And I think that you are going to be feeling very happy, excited about something even, and you're going to be sharing your feelings with somebody else in your life. And so I think you're going to be talking to them about For some of you, it's going to be a new home that you found, that you have a contract in on, or that you're applying to lease or to rent or whatever, and you're going to be telling somebody about that form of happiness. Um, this has almost a celebratory feel to it. And I say almost a celebratory feel because it feels like, to me, it feels like there's some kind of happiness about something that's going on in your life, but the final outcome isn't official yet. Maybe it's informally, you see what the final outcome is going to be, but nothing is official yet, so it's like almost celebration. It's like, oh, very excited, just kind of on the edge of the seat waiting, making sure everything goes through. And I think you are going to be sharing that with somebody in your life. All right, so Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. On Saturday, the Lovers. This is a great card. This just talks about some kind of partnership that is moving forward in a very positive direction. So this could be, you and your significant other spending time together. Maybe it's a date night. It's Saturday. Why not? This can also be a partnership that has to do more with friendship or has to do more with work-related things. But whichever type of partnership that we're looking at here, it's moving forward in a very positive direction. So it's a really great card to see come up. Now, anything else you guys need to know about that card? Oh, this card actually ties in with the Chariot card. So where you had the partnership on Thursday that ran into a roadblock, this is talking about the resolution of that roadblock coming in on Saturday. All right, cool, cool, that's good. And I would say that's for almost all of you. That's true for almost all of you, that those two cards tie together. Excuse me. Okay, so Sunday, what we have coming up is the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Cups in reverse is just saying that it's... I'm getting a few different things. Let me kind of sort through here. For some of you, what's going on is this thing that you were really happy and excited about on Friday that was just almost celebration. I think for some of you on Sunday, this actually falls through. And of course, I'm being given the old cliche grandmother thing, when one door closes, another window opens or something like that. But I do feel, I know that sounds really cliche and I feel kind of stupid saying it, but I'm being given that. But I definitely feel that whenever this thing falls through, whatever it is, I feel like there are better things getting ready to come through on the horizon. So even though you were excited about it at first, I wouldn't get real upset about it falling through. It kind of shows you being really upset and downcast about it falling through, but just realize that that's just, you got very close to what you wanted. That manifestation was almost there. And when we get hints like that where the manifestation almost comes through, then that means the real deal is on the way and shortly. So I would look at it as that instead of being downcast about it falling through, just knowing that there's something that is even more of what you want that's getting ready to show up in your life. If you can do that. It's all in how you look at things, right? Okay, so Geminis, that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I will see some of you here for Reiki sessions, some of you here for readings. The rest of you I'll see back here next week. Everyone, have a fantastic week. Peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1, and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.